Currently, I'm in the third semester, meaning it's my second year in the university. In the first, but especially in the second semester, I used a method to stay incredibly consistent that I am going to share with you right now. So you count how many modules you have. I had 3 in the first semester, 9 in the second semester, 9 because I studied 2 semesters at once, the second and the sixth. And now I have just 6. So you count how many modules you have. I have 6, and there are 7 days a week. So I do 1 module a day, and that's it. Beautiful things start happening when you work less. The first benefit of working less is that you procrastinate less. You know, when you have a bunch of work piling up, that mountain of work just exerts more and more pressure, and thus it becomes more and more difficult to start. But when you know that you have just one thing, just 2 hours, something to do, suddenly there is no resistance, and you are very likely to do it. So that means I do 1 homework or 1 other thing that I need to do for any given modules a day, and then I can just relax for the rest of the day. I can go to the lectures, I can go to the woods, I can do whatever I want. By the way, this channel is proof my method works because I have enough time to upload daily, because I am so disciplined and consistent to do just 1 homework a day. When you do 1 homework a day, you are free for the rest of it, especially if you do it in the morning. That means you are a lot more present, meaning you then remember more of what you did. You are also more present, meaning your lectures become more interesting and you remember more. And if you are more present and not stuck in your head, stuck with a to-do list, you're also a lot more passionate. So many beautiful things start happening when you do less, when you do just 1 thing a day, when you do just the essential task. Let me tell you, I'm about 60% consistent with that method, meaning that sometimes I do nothing, but sometimes I do 2 or 3 things. Meaning it's not that I'm perfectly disciplined to do 1 thing a day, but over any given time frame, I am roughly 60% consistent, and that is good enough. That is more than good enough because it prevents work from piling up. And even if work does pile up, I can just do 2 homeworks a day, and then I'll be back on track. You know, in the first semester, I didn't spend 2 hours in university a day, but rather like 16 the entire time that I was awake. And even though I just had 3 modules. And now you may ask why that is. Well, because I had procrastinated a lot, I had a bunch of work that piled up, and as a result, I did something, was exhausted, and then tried to push on for the rest of the day, which of course doesn't work, because if you can't focus, the results that you produce are trash. So that means I was wasting so much time in the first semester trying to work much because I just couldn't focus. So now I discipline myself to focus for just 2 hours a day, the second thing that I do in the morning after recording a video. And that makes my life peaceful. But I must also tell you that it's often difficult to do 1 thing a day if you are very easy to distract. Because I am easy to distract myself, I just never listen to music, never go online, never scroll, never do any of these things. Meaning my internet is turned off for the most part of the day, and my electronics are in a separate room. That means I do the thing, and that's it. I don't complete my homework to 100% though, because I often don't know how to do something, so I just wait for the official practice lessons where the teacher is present and then go there. And another thing that I do to save time is that I just don't do half of the homework. If there is a math expression to solve, then I just solve it up until to the point where the answer becomes obvious, where you have to simplify the numbers or so. And that's how I save time. And I absolutely encourage you to do the same. And so, my name's Khalil, and my goal is to inspire 10,000 good decisions. If this video helped you, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.